3 p.m. on this Tuesday afternoon, August 26, 2025. Well, I guess I'm caught up, if you will, with my recordings, although I'm not posting that hour-long woodland video. And I did a recording, we all blurred out probably. I did quite a few recordings last night, and the attempts to catch this nighttime object, actually two objects, in which, yeah, I caught them, but they were none too good. I caught a couple of other things, but I don't believe I'm going to post those recordings either. Just takes too long. Too many issues with connectivity, whether that is cell phone or internet. And, well, I'm not sure if we'll pick anything up at this given point in time. If we can even focus on anything, but let's go ahead and go up here. This is going to be moving out of the way, possibly with a better viewing of the sun. And it looks like we're blurred out again. Not sure. I'm not even sure which direction these clouds are moving. I have not been out monitoring the skies at all today. Yeah, it appears like these are still moving northwest to the southeast. But we've had some, well, other than, these clouds. We probably had some really ideal opportunities to capture the secondary object next to the sun. Yeah, it's slowly moving out of the way, maybe. I don't know. Seems to be taking forever. And I can no longer see where I'm trying to target. Feels like I've got bees crawling on my arm. No, it's just not cutting it. Once again, I'm not. Yeah, this is just too much cloud cover. Oh wow, got a bunch of gnats in front of me, got this bee. Come on, leave me alone, would you? They're hovering right around my neck. Come on, quit. Quit. Yeah, we got a lot of bees out here. And they're getting very testy because, well, they've drained this drive once again. Alright, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to get a good viewing of this, so enough is enough. Alright, it's 3:15 p.m. We're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Zoomed in, dropped this lighting all the way down, and we still have cloud cover. Doggone it. I didn't realize it. Okay. It looks like it's moving off. And again, waiting for the remaining. More than likely, we're not going to be seeing anything. I don't know, it kind of looks like there might be a bump there. I'll give it one moment. Okay, we got a red lens that we are using here. Wow, this is rather strange looking. Okay. Oh, no, not a red lens. We're using a blue lens. Yeah, we're using a blue lens. Wow, this is with a red lens. Okay. And I have not changed the zoom. I'm all the way zoomed in. Wow. Okay, this is a yellow lens. Okay, wow. Right through my polarized sunglasses. This is how it's looking. Back to the blue lens again. We can see the lens flares, right? Okay. I'm not sure how this is coming out until I review. So, and here, let's see. And this is just with the lighting dimmed to the camera. Of course, every time that I target this light, it's going to blur out. Yeah. Okay. So, we will go ahead. Just real quick look around here real quick. I gotta get these branches up off the roof here. I don't like the Martian antenna anymore. Okay. There's where we'll end it. Well, current time is 5 p.m. and yeah, we're quite clear out here. We just had a couple of flyovers, one being a jet aircraft and one being a small prop plane or small engine plane. Not sure what we might get if we should happen to zoom in and dim down this lighting. And as you might be well aware, yes, I have posted last night's recordings or at least attempting to, still in the process at this given point in time. And, well, just had a hummingbird up here. Might be able to see it hovering over here. Yeah. But nothing in the feeder right now. I guess I'll have to make some. Yeah, slowly sneaking up. Yeah, that's female. Like I said, nothing. Oh, I can hear a jayhawk in the background. But nothing in the feeder right now. A lot of bees. Getting quite feisty too, getting right in my face once again. But I am headed out to take care of the cats and birds and squirrels, and then I'll go ahead and take care of these ones up here. And that's where we are at currently. And yeah, we'll be back. Well, the time is currently 7 p.m. Bees are quite happy now. I don't know about the hummingbirds. And now I'm a little bit perturbed. Uploading process was almost done with last night's video, and right before my very eyes it dropped down to 38%, where it was, like I said, right at that pinnacle of completion. And here I've actually been getting a halfway decent connection today, and I don't know why, although I did go into my phone's settings and turned off the roaming option. I don't know if that had any influence on anything or not, but so now I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some recording regardless of whatever's going on with this uploading process. So let's go ahead and step out here. I have not looked out. There's been some flyovers, and well, nothing to be seen except for this back here. Let's go ahead and, well, I guess we can zoom in and at least attempt to do this. Okay, and it looks like we do have a bump right there. And yeah, just a couple of minutes ago we once again had a small engine aircraft flying overhead. But yep, we have the bump right there. And I'm still hearing. Where's he at? He's buzzing around someplace. I guess it's a good day for it, if anything. And if it continues to be a basically clear sky night tonight, I'm once again going to try to zoom in on these objects the best of my capabilities. But for right now, yeah, you know what? I want to have a little bit of fun here. I want to try these lenses one more time, but this time with the lighting dimmed all the way. And we'll see what should transpire. Once again, there it is. I can definitely see that the bump. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, now mind you, I do have my phone in a protector case, so there is a gap between the case and the lens, but let's check this out anyways. Alright, so looks a little bit different today, or yeah, not today, but different than earlier today, let's put it that way, with this blue lens. Alright, let's continue. Okay, again with the red lens. Wow. The yellow is going to be that much worse. Okay, yeah, like I said, whammo. Okay, and that's through the polarized sunglasses. How about that one? I like that. That's not too bad at all. Definitely see it. Okay, this is a different red lens. You can see a little bit if I move the lens around. Yeah, kind of cool. Okay, this is a thick green lens of some sort. I'm not sure what, but it's kind of different. And as I move the lens around, yeah, interesting. Okay, and here's yet another green lens, but this is from a welder's mask. Okay, so the green lens from a welder's mask, which is rather thick. Okay. Okay, these are a pair of anti-glare nighttime driving glasses. Lenses and all that clean. Yeah, okay, so we have that. Okay, this is another pair of polarized sunglasses. The lens isn't real clean, but there we go. That's a pretty good one there too. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with the polarized sunglasses. Quite impressed indeed. Let's try one last pair of sunglasses. Alright. And yeah, you're doing a pretty good job here too. Yeah, really good job. Now, the lens is not all that clean, but look at that. What do we got? Almost looks like there's, what, 3 objects there. Huh. Almost kind of looks like a blue object and a red object. At least that's what I'm kind of seeing. Blue and red Kachina. Now remember, all this could just be reflections, refractions of light, whatever. Well, I don't know. Moving the sunglasses back and forth, the lens. Huh. Interesting. Look at there. I think I'm going to end this and review it, and we'll be back later. Oh, I almost forgot. This is what it looks like when I put 3 different colors together. Red, blue, and yellow. Alright. There, I think we've seen enough. And once again, we'll continue a little bit later. Current time is 8 p.m. There is nothing to be seen. But upon reviewing the previous recording, I have to say that through the one pair of sunglasses showing what appears to be, well, let's just go with that red and blue Kachina. The thing is, with the red one, I don't know what's with those lenses, but you know, even though I was moving the sunglasses to and fro, all three objects, let's just say, remained stationary. So is the one on the right, the red one in appearance, is that still yet to be seen? Do I have, or did I stumble across a pair of lenses that actually brings out that third object? I don't know. Kind of strange. But as it stands right now, we have, well, other than what should be quite apparent, all of the silver particulates. Yeah, it's a sparrow that is a little upset with me. As I walked out, it was on the air conditioner box. But anyways, yeah, I think that what I have been hearing as far as the jet aircraft activity today, or so-called jet aircraft, it's been dispersals of the silver particles or particulates. That is my assumption. So, and yeah, I just heard a bird fly up behind me. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if it's on top of the unit or not. Come on. Did not want to be on camera. Okay, I'll be stepping back out a little bit and we'll see what we can see. 8:30 p.m. I come walking out here. Don't know if we'll be able to capture this one or not. Just walked out here. Losing focus. And off it goes. So anyways, yeah, the uploading process has basically come to virtual standstill. So this is the game plan. Unfortunately, this is going to end up becoming a very long video in duration, very lengthy, as I am going to go ahead and compile all of today's recordings together. Well, keep them fingers crossed, leastwise, because if it gets to be an hour long, it does not get saved into my storage. But anyways, the game plan is that I am going to compile everything that I record from today into one video, and I'll get the uploading process started with that once the compilation editing is done. And if I have to have my window or my phone sitting in the window plugged into the wall outlet charging all night until the videos get posted, so be it. If it burns up my phone, well, I guess that's that. But that's the game plan at this moment in time. So on that note, we will return here in another 20 to 30 minutes from now and take a viewing up into this location of the sky and see what we shall see. So far, we are cloudless, but of course we have a lot of, I'll just say, pollutants in the air, and you can see that through all the glare. 8:45 p.m. Still have quite the glare in the air, if you will. We have the bats that have come out now. But no signs of our object yet. It should start making its appearance at any given point in time now, and see already having issues with the focusing due to this type of light. There we go. So from this point on, I am, there we go. If I dim this down, that's what it's looking like. Who knows, we might start getting some of that fluctuating of the light. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to pause this, and from here on out, I will be doing intervals with the pause, or, oh no, never mind, it has just now appeared. Whether, yeah, and it's okay. We want, it should be right in here. Yeah, the lighting is just pathetic right now. Dim this down, but it's not giving off any light at this point in time. So once again, that, you know, that just goes to show, okay, well, now it just kind of vanished. Oh, no, it like jumped to a different location. Oh, there it did it again. Huh. Yeah, probably not going to be picking up. This has got to be a satellite of some sort. It's okay. It should be right here, maybe. Definitely not a star nor a planet, but yet as time continues on, and with a basically cloudless night, this will start to shine, sparkle, twinkle, but it is not a star nor a planet. Okay, so we know it's there. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes for this to darken up a little more. Yeah, it is moving. It should be right in here. But it's small. Well, to the naked eye. Is this it right here? I don't know. We'll come back to it. It's too bad that the lighting couldn't stay like this as I zoom in. But like I said, we'll get back to it momentarily. Okay, it is 8:55 p.m. Still kind of bright, very bright in my screen. This has gotten brighter, but whether or not we can get a decent, where are we at here? Is this it right here? I believe it is. Okay, now then, I just happened to have caught sighting of this, 2 nights ago now, right? I don't know how long it might have been showing up. So let's clarify that right off the bat. Last year, when these objects, this one and the one that should be showing up right over my head at any time, they were around for approximately 2 months that I was aware of and recorded. Oops, getting a little off course there. But we can sort of somewhat see it right here. And oh, yeah, see, if I go to dim down the lighting, oh yeah, that really kind of screwed it up. Might have to pan back and start over again. Yeah, there we go. See, now I'm getting enough darkness everywhere to where I'm starting to see it without much of an issue when I zoom in. Oh, there it went again. Huh. Oh, wow. There. Yeah. Camera's really having an issue. There it is. Ah, come on now. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can see it like that. But let's go ahead and try this once again. No, we're going to go. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to wait a couple more minutes So this will, yeah, so we won't have quite the issue with that. Okay, but real quick, if we go up, kind of, I'll show you I'm spinning around a little bit, and then up over my head, and we have this one right here. Yeah, I'm blurring out. Trying to get up. But it's kind of strange how these laid up after a while. Okay, such as this one here, which is, yeah, it's getting there. Alright, we'll go ahead and pause it and wait for it to get just a little bit darker. Okay, so kind of go up. Oh, wow, something big just flew over the treetops. Wow. Wow. I don't know what that was, but, huh. Oh, that would have been a really cool capture there. That's a big bird of some sort. Literally a feathered bird. But anyways, back in here, there is what appears to be a star, okay? And then once again, right up overhead, where are we at? Where'd we go? Oh, there we go. This is our second object, and that too, you know, taking on the appearance of a star. The thing is, when when you zoom in on my zoom ins, um, that's when you can really see what's going on and the movement that's kicking off. See that? Now this was giving off no light when I was seeing it, when I first started observing it. It was just an object, okay? But now it gives off an appearance like a star. Now when we don't have quite as much light interference because of later hours and more darkness, and I zoom in on this, then it really takes on what I was describing. And I just might go ahead and pause this for a few more minutes and let it get darker out here, and we'll look at this again. Okay, no sooner did I set the phone down and I got looking at this, and I kid you not, it shot something out. It literally shot something out away from it. Okay, I just seen something that looked like it flew up to it. Now, of course, my eyes are better than what this camera's eye is, so okay. Now yeah, it just looked like it lit up again. And it goes through these color changes. It'll go from like a silver to a gold, and of course, that won't show up in this recording either. But you know, you'll just have to. I hate to say trust, but yeah, you'll just have to trust me on it. Yeah, I'm seeing. It's a very strange object. Okay, I just see something lighting back up again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. I'm going to pause it. Oh, yeah, I just seen it shoot something out again. And guaranteed, you know, this is not picking it up. And we're getting the presence of more stars. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, see all. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to pause it. We'll return momentarily. Well, 9:15 p.m. Close enough. Might be able to see something blinking in distance back here. Maybe not. Blurred out again, I think. Anyways, yeah, we've got something that's flying up here. Where are we at? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it was. Yeah, there it is. What we could see of it. Some pretty good flashers there. And headed over the rooftop. And goodbye. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna pan back real quick. Yeah, this is that's how we're looking now. All right. So I think we should be dark enough where we can. I don't know if this is blurry or not. nighttime object. I'm not going to stay out here any longer. I'm going to go ahead and try to compile all these into one video and get it posted at some given point in time. But I think we've had a pretty decent day of recordings. Some interesting experiments with the lenses with some interesting outcomes. And now we have this. Alright, so thank you for watching, one and all. Let me know what you think. Yeah, dim that down. Boy, that's terrible. Increase the lighting. Now, okay. Now, alright, so we've shown not one but two possible objects next to the sun today, and we have this tonight. Once again, possibly not real good, but you know, I'm doing my best with what I've got. And right now it keeps blurring out. See if we can get it to autofocus one last time here. Now we're struggling. Struggling big time. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got, well, that might be in focus. That's looking pretty decent. So if you were to zoom in on this, you might see the X that keeps showing. Pretty crazy. That, my friends, is that. Calling it a night. Oh, hey, we got something coming in over here. What's this? What do we got here? Some kind of an aircraft. pretty much over my head. Okay. Oh, that's yeah. I guess a new one. And we'll leave off with just a couple of seconds more of this and call it good. Boom. Pretty cool. Alright. Have yourselves a great one. Thanks for watching.